Hey Virgo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for, let's see, September 29th through October 5th. All right? All right, so let's see here. What are we looking at? We're going to look at what's happening right now within your connection, which is represented by these cards right here. We'll also take a look at what precipitated what's going on right now. So we'll look at the past, and then we'll also look at what's coming. What is coming in this connection? So I'm using the before tarot to represent the past, and I'm using the after tarot to represent the future. So this is the before tarot. So this represents the past. Let's move these up a little bit. And then this is the after tarot deck. So we're going to take a look at what's coming, what's in the future. And then if I need to use any of my decks for clarification, I will. Whoops. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. I want to take a look at the present first. What's going on right now in this connection? Devil. We have the devil. Okay, this devil's been showing up a lot in the readings this week. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Four of Wands. All right, so there's something very, very beautiful here, okay? This is, the Wheel of Fortune is, it's about destiny. It can be about a turning point or some type of movement forward. The wheel is turning. What is the wheel going towards? We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is, I love this card because it says that the two of you in your connection have a really, really good foundation, okay? There's a foundation that's solid, that can be built upon, that you can grow, okay? And, it also can be a twin flame card, okay? I don't know, honestly, I don't know how many of my viewers pay attention to twin flame. That's why I don't really go into it all that much. Sometimes I'll do divine masculine and feminine readings. But I don't know how many people are really following that or believe in that. So, I definitely believe in it myself, but I don't go into depth on it. So, there is opportunity for there to be a very long-term satisfying connection. This can also be a marriage card. So, what is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Devil is, Capricorn. And then you can see in this card, right, that the feminine here, the masculine here, and they have loosely tied chains around their neck. They can get out of those chains. So it's like both of you in some way might be, might feel like there is something toxic about this connection. What that is, I don't know yet, okay? It could be a codependency. You might have a codependency on somebody that's in your life, or a codependency on somebody that is not in your life right now, okay? But this card can definitely indicate that there's some type of codependency. And a codependency is really anything that, we depend on outside of ourselves. Because a lot of people, when you say codependency, you immediately think, that you have an addiction or a codependency on a person. It can mean a lot of different things, okay? So we're going to have to see what that's about. But I feel like this is moving in the right direction. It might be moving away from this devil energy, but something created this devil energy that I feel like both of you would like to see go away, that you would like to get rid of, okay? So I feel like whatever we see here is going to be some type of explanation around this devil. All right, so let's see what this is down here. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this indicates, right, that the two of you came together in the past in some way. And when we're looking at the Three of Pentacles in the before tarot, this is like all of these gentlemen here are in the planning stages, okay? The planning stage of building something. That looks like a blueprint for the Three of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck, okay? Like what they're going to build. So this was about the two of you coming together in the past, planning to build something, all right? So what do we have here? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, you can see this gentleman here, he's displaying his work. He's displaying the work that he has accomplished so far. So I feel like in this connection, the two of you, I feel like you might have put on you wanted to make sure that the world saw the two of you in a certain way. This could be how one of you thought. This could be how both of you thought. What the world saw or what other people saw when it came to the two of you definitely mattered to either one or both of you, all right? He's displaying his work here, all right? He's doing that. He doesn't have to display his work, but he's choosing to do that because he wants other people to see it. He wants other people to see what he has, all right? And he's displaying it in a certain way that is presentable. He's displaying it in a way that's appealing to the eye. I feel like this is about how other people viewed the two of you, okay? He does the actual work by himself, but what he's displaying matters. It matters to him how other people view it. So I feel like this connection, it matters to you how other people see this connection or how they view you in this connection. Or for your person, it could mean the same thing for them. What do we have here? All right, we're not doing reversals. We have the Three of Wands. So this Three of Wands, usually in the Rider-Waite deck, right? This guy is actually looking out into, the ocean here or into the water, waiting for his ships to come in. It looks to me like he is reading a message there, and it's a message that this hawk, I feel, brought to him, letting him know, something about, where his person might be or why they might not be coming or why, why this person is making him wait. So I feel like somebody here, it could be you, it could be the other person. I feel like in the planning stages, I think both of you might have had big plans for this connection or for this relationship. I feel like other people in some way affected this connection. whoever was more concerned about what other people thought, I feel like might have stepped away from this connection, or thought, you know what? Maybe this isn't going to make me look very good. Maybe this connection isn't going to make me look very good. It feels like, again, it feels very much like other people were very much involved in something splitting apart, something that was working, okay? And somebody might have literally ended it through a text message, or in a very callous or cold way. You know, they sent a bird to bring you a message, okay? You know, which, you know, back in these days, that would have been kind of a cold way to tell somebody that, you know, they weren't coming. You might have literally had plans like to go on a date or meet somebody, and they canceled at the last minute, and things never got back on track, and you don't really understand why. I feel like the reason why this happened was because there was something that could have been misconstrued about this connection that could have made somebody look bad in this situation. All right? And I feel like that's where the devil comes in. You know, because you might not have had a codependency on each other, but somebody here definitely takes the opinions of others very, very seriously versus their own opinion about this connection, why it's important to them. You know, who cares what other people think, really? You know, if they love you, if they care about you, they will accept who you are with. That's just the bottom line. Anybody that truly loves you would do that. All right? So, you know, when you're looking at possibly what your person might have done here, like they might have been cold or callous about how they kind of walked away from this. Remember, there's something in them, okay, that feels like they will not be accepted by the people in their life, possibly because of this connection, okay? It could be a work situation. We've got a lot of pentacles here. Somebody might have been afraid of exposing a connection at work, and that's a real thing out there right now, especially, I will say, for men, okay? Men are very afraid of exposing a relationship or a connection that's happening at work, and rightfully so, okay? The way things have gone, especially in this country, in the U.S., I don't feel like men have gotten a fair shake in that respect, okay? I will say that. So we've got this devil here. It feels like, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there is going to be movement. Whoever, you know, sent the message is really, I feel, struggling. They still feel very, very tied to you. They feel tied to the connection or tied to the relationship. The reason that they feel this way is because, you know, they didn't make a decision based on what their heart wants. They made a decision based on potentially what other people might expect of them. And that actually can breed, you know, a little bit of resentment within somebody. If you go against what your heart wants or what brings you joy, it truly, you know, it creates a detour in your life because you're not on your authentic path of what your heart's desire is, which is what the star is, right? All right, so I feel like this person still feels very, very tied to this connection because they weren't listening to their authentic higher self. They knew what the right thing to do was, but they chose not to do it, okay? And when I say the right thing, I don't mean that in general terms. I mean the right thing for them, all right? So, you know, it feels like something is going to happen here that changes things, that changes the direction that the two of you might have been going in here. And I feel like it's the tie that this person actually has to the connection in the first place. They actually did see it as having a very strong foundation with you and something they could build on. But something happened here that, allowed them to find a reason to walk away from it. All right. So where is this going? Where is this going? Let's see. What do we have? Justice. All right. So the scales are balancing out here. There was an injustice here. And you know what? It was just as much of an injustice to the person who left in a cold and callous way. It really was. They did themselves a huge disservice by not being authentically true to what they want, to what their heart wants. Justice is fairness, right? It's, I feel like somebody is getting ready to assume responsibility for what they might have done here. What else? All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles. So, this can be a very cautious energy, a little bit, I feel like even though that there might be some justice to this situation, there's still a little bit of picky, meticulous energy around this person. So when it comes to moving the wheel forward here, where this person might get stuck with you, all right, is, there's still that cautious energy, a little bit pessimistic, and it's like if their heart isn't completely in it, even though they're feeling this pull towards the connection, if they move forward before their heart is in it, meaning, they've let go of what kept them from moving this forward in the past, if they're not completely in it, or they're looking at things from a pessimistic standpoint, it's like they might as well wait until they can come from their true heart space. So the Knight of Pentacles is slow energy here. So I feel like, yes, will this move forward? Yes. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, because this person has to find the belief in themselves that what they want in life, what their heart desires in life, is okay. It's okay for them. It's okay for you. And, other people need to mind their own business, right? What else do we have here? Page of Pentacles. Okay. So both of these cards, okay, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, it's very practical energy. It's very real world, physical world energy. So I don't feel like it's this person's thoughts that prevent them from moving forward. They see obstacles in the real world that they have to get over. And we go back to other people. Other people are the obstacles for this person to be able to move this forward in a healthy heart space kind of way. And they're very focused on the practical problems. They're pessimistic about the physical world problems, or the physical world people that they see as blocking this connection. All right, so we want to get a little clarification. We're going to look at the Devil. We're going to look at 8 of Pentacles, and we're also going to look at 3 of Wands. All right, and then these two cards together We're going to clarify those two cards together because I feel like those two are working together there. They're basically saying the same thing. You know, the Page of Pentacles, you know, this person is either going to focus on the new windows of opportunity in this connection, or they're going to focus on the limitations. I feel like in this case, this person is focused on the limitations in the physical world. Okay. All right. So let's look at, no, I want to do this. The Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the 10 of Swords. So this is what I was saying before. This person really not only betrayed the connection because of how this connection or relationship might have appeared to other people, but they betrayed themselves as well. You know, this is the guy, right? This is the guy who, you know, in the Rider-Waite 10 of Swords has all of these swords in his back. Okay? He doesn't see these people hiding in the bushes, getting ready to stab him in the back. So you might not have seen the person that you're connected with getting ready to stab you in the back and leave you a cold message. All right? So what he was afraid of happening to him, he ended up, I feel like, doing that to you or doing that to the connection. So not only did he hurt himself, okay, because of other people who don't matter, he hurt you, he hurt the connection. So what else do we have here for this Three of Wands, clarified by Queen of Pentacles? Okay, so this could represent you, Virgo, all right? This message was again, I feel like it was about breaking casual plans of some kind, or, you know, something where the two of you were going to get together and this person made it maybe very casual, but then really just stopped talking, stopped interacting. I feel like you were very loving, very nurturing towards this connection. You know, it's interesting in this particular Queen of Pentacles, you can see this snake coming out of the tree here. The snake actually holds the pentacle. Usually the Queen of Pentacles is holding her own pentacle. So it's like this, I feel like represents, and I say it again, it represents somebody that acted like a snake at work towards you that you weren't expecting. Okay, again, they betrayed themselves because they didn't follow their heart, and they betrayed you. And it's like this pentacle was the message. They couldn't see you in the physical world, and you're looking directly at it. I feel like there was a message that broke plans. It seemed very casual, but it just kept going. Like this person didn't rectify the situation or didn't say, you know, we'll get together next week or, you know, whenever. They just let it go. And they regret it. They absolutely regret it. Devil, clarified by the Hierophant. So, the devil, remember, is possibly about codependency. Really caring, I feel like in this case, about what other people think of them. Again, it could be at work. You know, the Hierophant is, you know, I feel like they're dealing with a certain belief system. Okay? And it's like, it might be, you know, like in other words, it might not be a good idea to meet somebody at work or to fall in love with somebody at work or to fall in love with somebody that is in a different social status. Okay, that might have something to do with it. I feel like this person, it's like, has more commitment to a cause than to you. So a commitment to a cause, it's like, well, I don't do that type of thing, or I don't break propriety at work. I don't do that. This person doesn't see themselves as doing something that this connection was basically begging them to do. So they feel like they're committed to a cause, and that cause could actually be what that codependency actually is, or a belief system that they're tied to. And it's done nothing but hurt this person. I feel like it's hurt you as well, but it's hurt them equally, but in a very different way. Because they chose a policy over a person in some way here. What do we have here? And that's why, it would be very easy for this person to be very pessimistic. If you know that you chose policy over a person, and that's honestly, that's what would get me in trouble all the time in the corporate world. And when people say policies are meant to be broken, there really is some truth to that in some way. In a lot of ways, no. But in some ways, yes. There are, and I feel like over the course of my corporate career, I was constantly faced with very difficult decisions between policy and people. Doing the right thing for the person or following the policy. Got me in trouble a lot, I'll be honest with you. All right, so what do we have here? 5 of Pentacles. So, what I see here, Virgo, okay, 5 of Pentacles, it feels like you're not going to wait for this person. That in some way, even if your heart is still with them for a while, it feels like you're going to leave this behind. Because I feel like this really bothers you. It bothers you that they might have chose a cause or a policy or a group of people over the connection that the two of you had. And you're going to leave it in the dust. That's what this feels like. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune here because this looks so beautiful. High Priestess. So, yeah, I mean, if this person doesn't come to you, doesn't come to you correct, doesn't come to you in, the way that they should have in the past, I feel like it leads you to leave this behind. 4 of Wands, Temperance, lots of major arcana in the present here. So it feels like a lot is happening here right now. This is where all the major arcana, with the exception of Justice. Card of Sagittarius here. It's like that if this situation isn't balanced out in some way, it can't go anywhere. It hurts the foundation that the two of you built together. What is off balance here with Temperance? All right, so we have the Moon. I feel like all of this is happening right now because your person is afraid. They're afraid of what other people think. They're afraid of authentically following their heart. They're afraid to truly look at the emotions that they have for you, that they're choosing by their actions to walk away from because of a policy or a group of people or a cause. And That is highly unfortunate. All right, let's see. Is there anything that I want to do here? No, there isn't. We're going to end with the Oracle card here. This is the energy right now. It doesn't mean that it can't change. It means that your person, or this could be you as well, needs to balance out your emotions and your fear around these emotions and your fear around other people. What do we have? What do we have? It says the intimate dance of beliefs and emotions. That's what this whole reading has been about, right? So there is strength. Look at that. There is strength in numbers. And that's an interesting message there. Yes, there is strength in groups of people. You know, I feel like that's supposed to be a positive statement. But in this reading, there's strength in your own knowing. Forget the numbers, all right? The intimate dance of beliefs and emotions. Their beliefs, their emotions. This is exactly what we're talking about here. That's what needs to be balanced out here, for sure. And until they do that, you know, until they deem their emotions and the people that mean something to them as the most important thing to them, they will continue to feel that devil energy. So I really, you know, I've been talking in this reading as though this is the other person, but it could be you too going through this. Doesn't make them a bad person. It's forcing them to truly face a fear that they have. And I totally relate to this. I totally relate to it. It is scary to go against the grain, to go against the policy, or to go against, you know, a cause for what you see as a higher good, which might be a higher good for one person. All right. Interesting, Virgo. I feel like the Five of Pentacles for you feels like the right thing. Feels like a good thing for you. Even though it doesn't necessarily bring a lot of joy in the moment in the future, I feel like it's the right thing for you if this is your situation. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you, my loves. If you are looking for a personal reading or a deeper reading, certainly reach out to me. I'm always here for you. If not, no worries. I will simply talk to you next time. All right, thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.